Hello, I'm Helen, also known as Sprite underscore Sprite 966 underscore Stitcher. Sprite 966 most places. Today is what day is it? Is it the 10th, 11th? It's the 11th. Yesterday was the 10th. It's the 11th of January, and it's in Greenwich Mean Time or British Standard Time, same difference. It is 1:45, 12:45. This is a Flosstube number 5, and I'll introduce myself for anybody that's new. Let me see. I seem to be picking it off kilter, don't I? That's a bit better. I live in the central belt of Scotland, on the west coast side. It's classed as a central belt because kind of we're right in the middle of Scotland. I'm 12 miles from Glasgow, 6 miles from Paisley. Lived here all my life. It's a nice wee town. There's nothing. Well, we did have a lot of mills and things like that. We'd Coates's Mill, Peyton's. No, Coates's was Paisley, Peyton's. We had Peyton's. But anyhow, I'm 56, coming up for 57 next month. I've got 3 grown children, a son who still stays with me, can't get rid of him. He's 38, be 39 this year. Claire, who lives at her dad's, and she is 34. She'll be 35 this year. Mary, who's the baby, and she is 30, and she'll be 31 in a couple of weeks. And it's been 3 months since I did a podcast, or a vlog. She's got a vlogcast, shouldn't we, really? But anyhow. I started the channel 9 years ago, and it was all about knitting, and it's been knitting for years. And just last year I started putting out vlogs for cross stitching, and you'll see that this is number 5, so I'm going to I put the 2 up on the same channel because I'm not changing it, because it's Stitch with Sprite 966, my channel's called, and basically it's all to do with stitching. So if it's a Flosstube, I'll put the Flosstube and the number, and if it's my regular knitting, it'll know have Flosstube above it, or anywhere in the setting, if you know what I mean. So anyhow, through COVID I kind of get really, really big into cross stitching, and I've done it dribbles here and there through the years. So let's get to it, and I'm not going to waffle. I've already done a big part in it. I thought, not too much waffling, go back and start again. So anyhow, and before I go any further, I'm sorry if you can't understand me. I try my hardest to not speak too much Glasgow, if you know what I mean. And people have been following. Oh, I've lost my pillow. Where did it go? Sorry, hold please. There we go. My friend and I, we do Jen. She's exactly so on the Flosstubes. We met through my knitting channel, and we just got really friendly over the years. We can't remember how long it's been. I think it's been before I was in this house. I think it's maybe about 10 years we've been friends. We get contacted each other sort of thing through my YouTube and then through Instagram. Now we kind of like talk weekly. And we done a Christmas swap. Well, we do a Christmas swap, a Halloween swap, and a birthday swap sort of thing, or we gift each other stuff. It's not really a swap, it's just friends gifting each other stuff. So anyhow, I'll show you what I did, Jen, in a minute, because I did the exact same thing for myself, just I haven't folded it, haven't finished it, completely finished it off. So this is what I do with my fully finishes, right? So this is for Jen. Now, I'm hoping it's the right way round for you. But it says Merry Christmas, and it's all backstitch. Look at all that backstitching, she's a crazy woman. And so that was hanging on my tree. So that's lovely. So I never done that, but it is a fully finished object. So I've had these. No, I did this one, and I showed it on a podcast. It's just I hadn't fully finished it. So I fully finished it, and it was hanging up. It was no, it wasn't. It was on the dresser. So I've fully finished it. Now this is a free pattern, and I can't remember who it's by. But anyway, look, a spot right in my eye. And that's the back. So this is my first time doing any of these kind of finishes. I think not too bad. So then my friend and I were doing Ho 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 together, and this is the colours I used. And that's by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. And I finished that with fabric that Jen sent me. It's absolutely beautiful. I am going to make myself a Christmas bag out of that. I like to dabble in other crafts. I'm no, it's like jack of all trades, master of none. And then, you know, the Erica Arndt, I had this hanging on my fireplace. So I had 7 altogether, but I've done 6 of the patterns from you'll see it in the Whip Parade. And then one was the Joy pattern. And so I've still got them hanging on the wee string. So there's a candy cane, and they're all got some kind of buffalo check at the back, small, big. It came as a kit, the wee hoops and the fabric. It was like on Amazon. I got it. So it was 3-inch hoops, and the fabric, it all came as, I got 12. So it's a sleigh. These are lovely. I don't know what this, she's done another one. That's the Joy one. That's a free pattern if you go onto our website. And that's Confessions of a Homeschooler. Erica Arndt. What's the next one? Candy cane. Oh, little snowman. Green check. I mean, so you can see they're not perfect at the back. That was the little holly in a bit bauble, and then the little house. So I'll be adding to that throughout the year. So when I hang it up next year, and that's just the chenille wool that I tied to them to make them all hang straight. And somebody commented, I put a picture up, somebody commented that they liked my garland. That was on my Instagram. And over on Instagram, I'm Sprite966_Stitcher. Because somebody hacked my first account and I couldn't get it back. But that was my own fault because I let them. I was being stupid. So be wary of nasty hackers. This pattern I done last year. It was in a wee frame. And I did put the 2022s on. That looks gold. That shows you how the dampness in this room. It's kind of tarnished to silver. I need to get 2023s for this year. And I fully finished it. So this is, I think it's this Stitching with the Housewives. A free one off Priscilla's blog. I think it is anyway. I'm not sure. No, I'm not 100% sure. I should have wrote all this stuff down, but you might never get a podcast if I had to write everything down because I've got no notes. In English terms, that means I've got no notes. No, that's the Scottish. Glasgow. What is it they call it? Scots. Talk Scots. So, and I finished that with more fabric that Jen sent me. She sent me a whole pile of fabric that she was never going to use, so I've been going through it. So I like that. It's just tied. It's no glued or anything. It's just tied down to stop the. But I really like how I finished it. And when I stuff to the gondolas, and that means it's full up. Then this is already, you've seen this if you've been watching. This is, oh, again, look, it looks gold, but they're silver. Oh, it's terrible, the tarnish, because of dampness in this room. It's an old house, they're getting pulled down, they're going to knock them down. So, and this is it Sub Rosa? Is it Sub Rosa? I think it is. If it's no Sub Rosa, I'll let you know. But anywho, and look at that fabric. This was like a little piece that Jen sent. As I say, she sent me a whole go of fabric. So, sorry, she will get mentioned a few times. So I just felt that I wanted the pattern to stand out in this one. I didn't want anything else, so I think I might have overstuffed it. So he is so cute. This is a 20 count Ada, and I'm sure it's the called for colours. I like 20 count Ada more than I like 40 count linen. And then the last one, and this is a free one by Primrose Cottage Stitches, and it's the same fabric. How cute is that? And oh, the gingerbread men are so cute. I changed the colour in her bow, and I think I changed the dress round about, and that's more a burgundy. Her dress is, it's showing up kind of red, but it's more burgundy, like this colour. It just looks weird on there. How's that doing that? It's this burgundy colour. That is the strangest thing, isn't it? So it's showing up fine here, and yet over here it's showing up as kind of red, but it's burgundy. And then the piece of rickrack. And again the 2022. Oh, the fabric, I just love it. Can you imagine a big a Christmas dress with that? Oh, beautiful fabric. Beautiful piece of fabric. Pine cones. Oh. So they were all displayed. I can put them on the bed now because that means I can put them away now. So that's my fully finishes. And then this is the one I done for Jen, and you will see that fully finished in a few weeks because I will get them fully finished. And this is what I did. I did this, and now this is by, oh, what's her name? Sampler and Stitches. I think she's in the UK. Etsy. And I did her summer pillow for a swap with Sandy. By Stitching with Sandy, and this is the Christmas one, and I liked it that much I did two. So Jen got one, and I'm finishing the exact same way, and then I did that. Oh yeah, it's so cute, and that's a 32 count, and I think it's just ivory or vanilla or something. And then this is another freebie. This is and this was dead funny because Kate from Hawthorne Cottage Crafts, who's an editor, and had this on her Vlogmas every day. And I just thought, oh, it's okay if you watch. I will honour Christmas every day and try to keep it through all the year. Is that what it says? And try to keep it all the year. I will honour Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. And I didn't write down the colours. But it's again, it's on that 32 count. But oh, it's pretty. So I think I'm going to frame, I think I'm going to get a wee frame for that so that can get hung up at Christmas. I don't want to make a pillow out of it. So that's my frivos. I'll put that there. Right. I've got a little bit of haul to show you that I got at Christmas. And it's not much, it's, as I say, it's not too much. I don't work, just to let you know, so the haul will be like minimal throughout the year. But I do save some pennies up and I get. So I did a mystery box with Lizzie Little Loops, who's Little Loops, and that's Sammy. Now she's Floss Friends UK, and she's probably got another. But she's doing the Big Stitch 24, the Big Stitch UK 24, and I advise anybody that wants to go. I was listening to her talking the other day, and there's 300 spaces, and you can either pay it in full or pay it up over 4, which is what I'll be doing, because hopefully I get plenty of time to save to 2024. And she done a mystery box at Christmas time for December, and again it was one of the ones you could pay it up to her, and so I did that, and I got this, and it was absolutely beautiful. So you got the bag, oh, get a glare. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. And I hope she does that one as a cross stitch chart. Sammy, you need to turn that one into a cross stitch chart. It's so cute. You hear me? I'll need to contact her, take a photo and say, turn that into a cross stitch chart. So you got your threads. I haven't started it yet, but I hope to get it done for next Christmas. It's in my plans to get done. And you get the so I've been dying to show this so I can get you the. You got a shortbread. Is it polar bear? I can't remember now. I think it was a polar bear. I ate it straight away. So it was a lot of nice shortbread. I don't know if I did take a photograph. I think I did. Right, let's take the two. So it's just a digital rendering, so it will look much cuter once it's done. Oh my goodness. A lot of white, right enough. But obviously it's a polar bear, so it's going to be. And you got a little charm to put on. Got floss drops. Look at the wee stickers, they're so cute. Aren't they lovely? Polar bear pin. Need a reminder. You could wear it as a pin, I suppose, too. That's the cutest wee guy. Have him sleeping. Oh, Chilling like a villain. And some stickers. Oh. And that it surprised me. You could pick even weave or Ada. And I just said, surprise me, I'm fine with either. I can stitch on either. So I've got the 14 count Ada. And it's the coffee fabrics, is it? Coffee Craft Fabrics, that's... Oh, I can't remember her name now. But anyway, isn't it beautiful blue? Oh, it's showing up lovely as well. And then a little... Ah, look at that sweet guy. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh, Sammy done a wonderful job with these. Oh. So that's exciting to get that started. So you will see that in WIPs ASAP. And Lizzie's got Lizzie Little Lips has got a podcast. So Sammy's got a podcast, and I just watched her latest one. So that was lovely. A lot of work went into them. It was well worth the money. Well worth the money. I got, and this was before Christmas. I got this, The Winds of Autumn, and I got this because I want to do this. Oh, it's so beautiful. And it's done, I think this is done in a 40 count, is it? Oh, 36 count. So I might attempt it on the 36 count. Well, I've got some of them anyway. I've got... Actually, I might have cut out a few of them. Lucky girl! That was the flossies I was looking at. Right, so for Christmas I got Home for the Holidays. And I see that in the two books there's nothing I wouldn't stitch. But I got them for specific reasons. Oh, can I show you that picture? It's a chart. That's the bit. I can show you that. So I got it for that one. Because I just love it. And I seen it. Who had it? Gosh, it was just a podcast the other day. And they done it without the writing. Because they don't want you to keep it up just for Christmas. Because it basically says, "'Tis the season to be jolly." Well, every season you're supposed to be jolly anyway. Excuse me. So I got that, and then I got this as a surprise, and I just got that the other day. So this was on like a wish list I had. Because I'm doing the welcome, the Quaker welcome, and Jenny and I had talked about this one. It's so cute. And the Bougie Sisters, and quite a lot of podcasts that I've been watching have been doing this. So that's a future start. And then I got this piece of fabric. And it's Haunted, 28 count Haunted. Isn't that lovely? I think that's the darkest I'll ever go. Now, it's showing up kind of... Yeah. No, it's a tealy colour. It's like a deep... What is it? No, it's not showing up properly. It's a kind of... It's more on the teal side. It's like a very dusty teal. It's lovely. And that's a 28 count. So it'll be something nice going on that for Halloween. Then Amanda, who is Alba Stitcher, is doing this throughout the year. And it was hemming and hawing, and I was like, well, I won't, well, I won't, well, I won't. And then I was perusing through Etsy, and I saw that somebody had these charts in the UK, and I thought, right, I thought, okay, I'm going to do them. So now I need to get a fabric, decide what count I want to do it on, and I need to get the flossies. So I'll be a bit late starting, but unlike Amanda, she works, so she didn't have enough time for stitch where I can stitch pretty much all day. So it's the Quakers monthlies. So I'm hoping the same girl has the rest, so every month I'll get a couple. I couldn't buy them on the one go because I can't afford that. No. So that's January and February. So I love these blues. Oh, so I've got them in my shopping cart already, ready to go when I get some pennies. And that's a haul. I did get my club in January and December, November and October. And that's my Weeks Dye Works club from Lakeside Needlecraft. Right, so I think I'm going to pause for a minute and I'm just going to go through all my whips and what I'm actually working on. I'll say I'm working on right now. And before I start that, I'll show you my whip go chart. So pause for a second. Okay, I'm back. Right, I've got my pen and paper here. Just in case I write anything that I can think about. I've still got to get my highlighter out to highlight when I get the ones in the drawing. I'll highlight them so that I can actually see the ones that have been called. So I'm not very good on the pewter, so I just wrote mine out. And things might change. This isn't set in stone. The only thing is I'll either white it out if I change it, or I'll do a whole new chart. And I'm going to do something similar for my knitting or my other crafting, because I do more than just knitting if I get to it. So anyway, so this is my whip go. And this is my first year doing whip go. I've never ever done it before. And considering I've only really been into cross stitching for a couple of years. So whip go. Don't know if you can see anything of decent in that. So I done it in colours. So this month's calls were 6 and 10. And I had it wrote out on a piece of paper because I hadn't actually done by the time the numbers were called. They were called on 25th, and I think that's the day they're getting called every month to give people time to get if they need to buy anything, because I've got a couple here and one I can't find. So it's a digital PDF, so I can reprint it, which is good because I can't find it anywhere. I've went through all my patterns, I've been through my bags, I just can't find it anywhere. But anyway, but I've got a couple on here that I've got some of the stuff. I'll still get other bits and pieces for this. So I'll show you what 6 and 10 are when I get to them. 6 and 10. 6 is Any Small from the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. And number 10 is the New England Sampler by Brenda Keys. So I have got the two of them on the go, and I have got them down for One, it's a new start because it was my New Year's Day start for the New England Sampler by Brenda Keys, and that's for a new start and 14 days. And I've got Any Small from the Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher magazine, and my goal is to finish or 14 days. So that's that done. Right, I think most of these are on. No, they're not. No. Some of them are, and some of them aren't. On my whip go. This is a bag I made myself from Elizabeth Ann's stitching. Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch tutorial. And I put little scissors on. It's just a charm, they don't open. And you can guess what's in here if you've already watched because you've seen it, the poppy bag. So it's my, oh, that's my hoop, it's still in my hoop. Bad me. So that's, we will remember. We will not forget. Remembrance Day chart. And that's by Country Threads in Australia. And this is, I'm doing this in the Called For Anchor. And that's in my Morgan hoop that I bought. Most of the stuff I've got is on new because I say it's only been a couple of years. So most things that you see are new. And I got the Poppies needle minder. Got that for an Etsy shop in the UK. So, and I've got the words all done. Well, the top part, we will not forget. I've got that done. So, and that inside of the bag is more poppies. So I need to get some wadding or fleece interfacing to make some more bags. I've got a wee bit to make another vinyl bag, which I'm going to do this week. So when the next podcast, you'll see a new bag. So that's that one. What's in here? This is a bag I made as well. More Jen fabric. The poppy fabric I bought myself, but this is Jen fabric. I made, did I make me and Jen one of these? I think I did. Yeah, I think we get this one. And that one, I think I made a one like that. Sure I did. So this one I've got the fabric to get. And this is my cricket collection. I've got all the floss in there in my Flosstube bags. And this is, so I just need to get the fabric for this one. And I got that one first because I'm a winter baby. What's next? More Jen fabric. You know, that should be Diet Coke right enough because I'm a Diet Coke-aholic. Did I show you the inside of that fabric? I think I did. Alright, now I've got a few in here. This is like Christmas ones. I'll show you the one I'm doing. I've got them. So this is my little, and I'm just using anchor threads for a big pile. It's in one of my other podcasts or vlogs. It's this was last year, the year before, and as I say, I've got half of them done. So I need to miss out one, because I put Joy in one of the 12 hoops. So I think it might be the Sweetie. Yeah, it might be the Sweetie. I'll leave it. Because I want to do the stocking in the tree. Anyway, so that's that one, and the inside fabric is snowmen's. And this is a tutorial. I've done this tutorial. Was this Elizabeth Hankin Stitch as well? Or was this a different tutorial? I'm not sure. But, oh, and that's a future. Right, who's next? Oh, this is an oldie. I got this for the historical sampler. And some of them are in these bags because I don't have enough bags made. So and this was that one. So that was I think it's just historical sampler. It's the historical sampler, snowman stitch along. And you get all the threads. And this is what I've got done. And that's got my pumpkin. It's on the back. But anyway, that's my wee. And this is on I think it's a 16 count. So it's really nice. This I made a mistake here. And so I had it moved over to before. So I just put in a wee heart down here instead of rip, because that was a biatch confetti stitch. And I thought, I ain't pulling all that back out. I just moved a little heart down there. I'm not that brave. So that's going to be done. I'm going to laminate a pillow, I think. That's going to be done for next year. This is another bag I made. This and I've done Gen 1 as well. But if you watched me before, you'll know that because I've already said this. And this is the Fall on the Farm. I'm still on the first one. I'm nearly finished the first one. Fall on the Farm. And I did a little thread bed. I've got all of the charts. And this is on the call for everything's. I saw that and I just thought how perfect for Fall on the Farm, a leaf. That's kind of male. So, oh, I've got to that attached still. So I'm not far away from finishing the first one. So I've got the last chart to buy. Right, this is my 40 count. This is a bag Jen made. And this is Leela Studio, and this is a Quaker Welcome. And I'm swithering whether to change this to a 32 count or a 36 count. But I don't know, I might persevere. Because it looks cute. But I haven't stitched much on it. I had it on a frame, but I didn't like it. The frame was too heavy. So I've kind of reverted to stitching in hand. From frames, and hoops and things like that. So I don't know what I'll do. I'm going to try stitching in hand. I don't know if you can see a difference anyway, but look how tiny the stitches are. I've got to wear a headband with magnifying glasses coming over and a light. I look like something like a mad scientist or a mad jeweler. Oh, put my pattern back in. But anyway, it works and I can still stitch. Who's next? So this I bought this bag. This is before I made any of my own. So I bought this for Etsy. Oh, what's the charts there? And this is my Mirabilia. Where are you? Where's the chart? And it's the Lady Justice. This is my one and only Mirabilia. I don't know if we'll buy any more. I don't particularly like the chart. It's quite small, but I do love this. The Scales of Justice. And that's a lovely quilted one. If I'd done that, I'd make a mess, so I'm not even attempted. So I've got 2 needles in this, and I'm kind of, this is the start of our dress, and this was, I'll bring it back out to show you. This is this bit here. So what am I doing that on? That's a critic. I think I'm doing it on the 32 count witch hook. There it's there. I got this for this Create Nostalgia. Graceful Grey, 32 count. I got the pattern from Arts and Designs. I'd love to get down to Dumfries. I don't drive. If I had a car, if I drove, it would be dangerous. I would need to find a millionaire if I drove. So maybe it's a good job I don't drive. This is on my whip go as well, and this is a bag I made for myself and Jen, but unfortunately Jen's is destroyed, so she'll not be showing hers. The plastic got melted. She'll probably explain on her podcast at some point. But anyway, I made it for the both of us, and it's got a little witchy hat and a pumpkin. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. So I seen this fabric, and I just thought it was so unusual. Bats and brooms and hats and pumpkins and even a heart. What's that? A turnip? Don't know what that is. That's a cat. Oh, there's eyeballs. A couple of scary hearts and a star wand. Oh, it's so cute. I just loved it. And this is, I get this chart for Jen when she'd finished it. She asked me if I wanted to do it. And I said, yes, thank you. So I'll probably pass it on when I'm finished. So that's what I've got done. And put them in here. It's that Rovaris. Put that back in front of the chart, and the inside fabric's just to kind of check. That, because it's a big hoop. So I made the bag slightly bigger than my other ones. I'll put them in there. I think it's just slightly bigger. Aye, look. Just a tad. It's just probably about an inch all round, slightly bigger. Oh, we're getting there. 45 minutes, my gosh. Is it? Oh, no. This is the bag I bought. That's the bag I made. I bought myself and Jen one of these. I've seen them on. This is before I was making bags. And what have we got in here? Oh, I've just got a small start on this. As you can see, it's a small start. And it's there's a picture. And I think it's their hair or something here. Well, it's got to be their hair, it's a yellowy colour. And that was a free pattern. Happy birthday, Mr. King. And the fabric on that is on the inside spider webs. Now this is very similar. This is a bag that I made. Oh, the fabric's just awesome. I mean, it's a free one anyway. You can see they're not perfect, but they're good. Love my squirrel. You see, that's a free pattern anyway, so this will get done for next Halloween. And that's la-di-da. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. And as I see inside that was pumpkins. And I'm doing that one on the 18 count. I think I'm going to start it on another count as well, or a different fabric. I can't remember what fabric I put it on, but I didn't like it, so I'm putting it on a green 14 count Ada, with a little batty bat. And I'm using my own colours. What colour am I doing the tights? Purple. Oh, that's a cool purple. That. What colour is that? Concord. Weeks Tyler's Concord. It's darker. It's coming up brighter. It's darker than that. And black, anchor black. Oh, nearly finished. Right, these are oldies, really oldies. These are the little bags that I made. Pocket. This is cotton and twine. And, oh, get off. And it's the beach huts. Have I got the pattern? No, it's there. I've got a little bag to put it on. Oh, it's right in the back here, it's different. It's another one. And then I did a which brings me I need to make one of these for my son. What's in here? What's in here? And I've got my little Scottish dangly. These are all silver. They're very tarnished because of this room. Oh, this is my... Have you got the picture? It's a bell pull, but I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with the bell pull. I've got most of the animals done. I've just not got all the extra bits. I've got the animals. You'll see in a second. Let's start on the trees up the top. I might. Oh, I have got them done. I've got the lily pad. It's a fox one. I haven't got anything done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got all the animals done. So I've just got the trees. What? I'll just get the flowers for the fox. I haven't done that. Oh, actually, I've done more than this than I thought. The straw, I've got that all done. Just got the back stitching to do. So I'm basically on the trees. Well, I'll just have to carry on with this, won't I? This is basically my oldest whip. Aye. So you've got the stoat and is it a weasel? Mr. Foxy, hello frog, Mr. Squirrel. This, as I say, it was a kit. And that's the old school. Before I started sewing, I was taping. Because that frame was getting on my nerves. So, yes, I think I'll just carry on with that. That'll look good when it's finished. Because I have got this one, my oldest whip, on my... What number is that? My oldest whip, number 15. So when 15 gets called, I'll be doing... I'm sure I got this at SECC 1 year or something. I'll go, can I remember? Almost finished. And this one is a tiny one, a tiny star. I've got that done on it. And it's going to be that. And it was Anna. Stitch Roadie. I saw this on hers, and it's Old Forest Embroidery, and it's a free chart. I don't know if you still get it from our site because of the Russian Ukrainian thing. I don't know, but I really like this, so I really get this finished. But I might, because I've only got a tiny start, I might change the fabric and do a 32 count or a 28 count, because I prefer that to Ada now. Yeah, I still like Ada, but I prefer my linen. Right, I've got a couple in here. Well, I'm actually working on these. Are like my works in progress at the moment, as well as my work go. I can put one back away. So, in this pouch, this is my last Christmassy one that I'm working on, and I'm nearly finished. I've just got the little snowflakes, and it's whitewash. I think I'm using the now. Aye, whitewash, White Weeks, and look at snow. Whilst Iris snaps, and that's a freebie. And what fabric's that one? I've got all the fabrics here. That's Cumulatus by Chromatic Alchemy, and it's a 16 count. That's to go in the 40 count bag. And the next one I over dyed. It's a Peony Blush by Riverheart Design. So that's Whilst Iris Snaps, Let It Snow. So I'm almost finished the front part, and then it's just the back part, and I'll still have loads of fabric left. Oh, excuse me, my voice seems to go high. Right, so, and then Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine, the autumn Halloweeny kind of type one, and this is, oh, I'll show you the picture, I'll show you the chart. Right, so this was a pinky colour by Riverheart. When I ordered it, you know, obviously the pictures online sometimes, so I wasn't bothered. I mean, it was pinky, so I was going to use it for something else, but I couldn't find a orange that I liked online, so I decided to get my, used to, well, not professionally, but I did buy quite a lot of dyes and things like that when I was dyeing wool, and I had a wee Etsy shop, and I decided to over dye it orange. It's that colour. And that's what I've got done. Jen and I are doing this together, and that's a 32 count. Yeah, 32 count Murano. Peony Blush it was called. And this is the pattern. It's by Luminous Fibre Arts. And I changed this bit because there was like 3 stitches. So it's every, like there's 3, they'd miss 3, they'd miss 3. And I thought, that's a big gap, and I don't really want to stop and then restart and stop and restart. So I just put an extra stitch in. God, I'm lazy. And as you can see, it doesn't really look bad. So, and it just looks, and that meant I could just carry the thread right along the back instead of stopping and then starting and then stopping and then starting. So that's what I've got done, and it just sits inside. And I'm using black coffee, but I'm running out, so I'll maybe need to get another one, or else I'll change it to a different black for the rest once that runs out. It's for me anyway, so it doesn't matter really. Have I got my needle in there? Oh, time is a needle. Oh well, I'll find it later. Oh, no, the needle's in there. Can you see it for looking at it? One more to go, and I'm quite pleased with this. Just keep that in there like that. And as I say, I've still to make a bag for this one. And this is my Brenda Keys. Oh, I want to get her Ultimate Sampler book, because I want to design one for my mum. It'll be anything fancy, it'll just be one that's for me. And that's on the 25 count Floba by Zweigart, and I got it from Florashell. On eBay. And I'm using all the called for. Now, I did start it on 1/1 25 count, and it was tiny, 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 and it would have took me forever. So I just thought to myself, what's it look like with 2/2? And I've got the safety pin in to tell me this is the top, and it's going to be a bit bigger. But that's what I've got done. So, and all that's been done stitched in hand. It looks okay. I see all the called for colours. DMC, Flosstube bags. Wow, what, we're an hour and a minute and 10. Okay, I want to mention a couple of podcasts, or Flosstubes as they like to call themselves. Rai, my guy, Ryan, he's lovely. You gave me a shout out, and I got some followers because of him, which was grateful for. Who else do I want to mention? The Garden Goose Stitcher. I think she's got 5, 6. She might have more than me actually. Alba Stitcher. Amanda. She's another Scottish. If there's any other Scottish Flosstubes, let me know. Don't think there is. And you've got Lynn, the Yorkshire Stitcher. Sota Stitcher. Shannon. Anyway, I think that's enough waffling. Because I've got another pod to make. I've got another knitting podcast to make. That should be a much quicker one for my lovely knitters, in case you don't want to watch this. Right, so on to love yous and leave yous, and thank you very much. I really, really appreciate the views that I get, the comments that I get. I'm terrible at answering back, but I'm going to get better this year. This year I'm going to contact people as soon as they contact me, or as soon as I get to their message. Then I'm not going to do a giveaway on this one. I'm still waiting if people want for the giveaway for last time, which they've not got back to me. So until next time, and hopefully it won't be that long. Hopefully it'll be after my birthday, which is the beginning of February. So you never know, there might be one before that, because I really don't want to get it too big or too long. So I'm going to love yous and leave yous, and thank yous very much. And I do have a Ko-Fi account, and that's basically for like shipping prizes, and I do to do for the podcast. But you don't have to buy me a coffee. You just need to watch. And if there's any adverts, I do apologise. I'm not monetised because I've not got enough followers. So it's the YouTube gods that have put the adverts at the beginning of my pods. So feel free to skip, as I do. So until next time, love you guys. Bye.